Yes,
Next
sir.
question.
Caller 870, please state your name and the city you're calling from.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Sister April and Brother Cedric from Little Rock, Arkansas. It's a pleasure to speak with you, sir.
Yes, how are
We
you?
wanted doing well, praise be to Allah. We had a couple of testimonies. I wanted to tell you about a family member who called, and this family member had two infections, and they had gone for treatment, weren't getting any better, and they were in so much pain they said they were going to go to the hospital. But we said, don't go to the emergency room. We're going to send you this Paximune. So we overnighted it to them. We said, as soon as you get it, take two sprays and then take two more in the evening. So that morning, I was it was confirmed that they got it and they taken their first dose. Said I'll leave them alone and let them rest. Later on, I got a text that night saying, I don't know what kind of voodoo Dr. Alim is doing over there, but I thought I was going to take some Paximune and lay down and go back to sleep. I took it and got up, and now I'm in my garden. So that was immediate benefit. So praise be to Allah. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, well now that is what happens sometimes. It's not voodoo now. Tell it's not voodoo. It's science. But yeah, we sometimes do get recoveries just like that within minutes to hours, where somebody was sick in bed, could hardly move, and then all of a sudden now they're doing garden work, housework, just like nothing happened. So that doesn't happen in every case, but we do hear that. Yes, thank you for that. That makes me feel good.
Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Lee.
Walaikum salam.
Brother Cedric Muhammad. I'm your heart transplant patient from March 55. I don't know if you remember me.
Yeah, you have a story to tell, don't you?
Yes, sir. And I've been telling that story since I relocated in Arkansas. I'm the assistant minister here for the state. And I have had several people call for the Paximune. I had a brother call 3 days ago, and he tested positive, and his 8-year-old daughter tested positive. So we overnighted him Paximune, and today he's up and running. I can't contact him, so I can get a testimony. He's on the move. A brother from New York called me. He was in the bed, couldn't get out the bed for 2 days. So he called me. We overnighted Paximune to him. He took it. So he was going back and forth with the brother all night texting. I said, he must feel good because he argued all night on the text. There's a lot of people here in Arkansas that's really, we're flattening the curve here. And a lot of people trying to get in contact with you because they see what you have done to help me, even with a heart transplant. So we thank you for your service, Dr. Lee.
Well, all praises are due to Allah. I only do what Allah allows me to do. And brother, I think about you a lot and people like you, and if you don't mind me, you identified yourself as a heart transplant patient. And I think the first time I saw you, you were on the verge of rejecting the heart that had been transplanted. And we were able to help you to keep that heart so you didn't have to go through a second transplantation, if that would have even been possible. But, I don't know if I did mention to you at the time, but I'll mention it now so everybody can hear. One of the major reasons why anybody needs a heart transplant is because of a medical condition of the heart that is called a cardiomyopathy. And cardiomyopathy, generally speaking, in almost every case, is due to the presence of a virus that eats up the heart. And that's why the heart fails and people need a transplant. So what I'm saying to you, brother, if we had Paximune, and if I had known you and you had known me back in the day, which of course was not the case, but you see, we can save a lot of people out there who are they're being told they need a transplant of this and that or the other. And in many cases, we can prevent that because the reason they need it is because there's a virus that's destroying the heart muscle, or even in some cases the kidney or the lungs. You see, well, suppose we can get rid of that virus, then the lung can recover, then the heart can recover, and that person doesn't need a transplant.
Yeah.
And it only costs $120 a bottle.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Praise be to Allah. I have one.